Hey everybody, welcome. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. I'm Rob Booker, best-selling author of Adventures of a Currency Trader and Trading by Faith. Would love to do a little bit of trading. We got a trade set up here. Made some mistakes this morning, recorded those mistakes for a lesson inside of the brand new class. I'm super happy that you're here. Let's just say hello. I'd like to give away a prize today. We're getting close to 15,000 subscribers here on YouTube on the channel. I'd like to get there today. I don't know why. It's a super narcissistic goal, isn't it? I mean, really. So I thought if we're going to do something for me that makes me feel egotistically super happy, why don't we do something for you and give away an iPad? I still owe one of you an iPad, and you messaged me on Facebook, and I haven't forgotten it. I said that if you took a DNA test and it proved that you were Indian, I would send you an iPad. I'm just kidding. I'm just making a joke. Everybody's too serious these days. Let's take a look at the charts. Super happy to see you all. Welcome. I love you all. You know I do, right? Let's take a look at the charts here. The dollar Canadian is just like getting crushed. And I think even with 3 minutes and 7 seconds left to go, it can close above 20. I took some really bad trades today, by the way. I mean, really bad trades. Here's the dollar Canadian. As it has been falling, I have been thinking that it's going to recover, and here's why. I'm trading on the 5-minute charts here. The 15-minute is oversold, the 60-minute is oversold, the 30-minute is oversold, the 4-hour is getting really close to oversold. And with that going on, I really love the idea of buying it. And I think we could close above 29.40, not on this contract necessarily that we're looking at right here. This is the contract that expires in 2 minutes, but maybe on the next contract that expires after this 2-minute time period is over. Do you think that we're all getting too sensitive about stuff? I mean, I think we are, a little bit. I think I'm too sensitive. I woke up in the middle of the night, the last 5 nights, thinking about politics. Why would I wake up in the middle of the night thinking about politics? That is the most ridiculous and stupid idea ever. I mean, I got so many more things to think about in my life than politics. Anyway, I think I just become too sensitive. I mean, we don't agree necessarily with each other on politics all the time, but you know I love you, and you know that we could have a reasoned disagreement about it. I mean, what happened? What happened to everybody? Did everybody's head fall off? Right? Everyone. Like, listen, my side, your side, the other people's side. There's no middle anymore. Jeez. Anyway, I love you. Just wanted to remind you of that. Stuff these days, you know? People hate each other real quick. I dumped 2 friends on Twitter. They called me an idiot. I didn't even say anything. I didn't even. All right, let's just focus on the charts. Looking at the dollar Canadian, it's super oversold. 5-minute chart. I want to get something that will profit if price goes above 29.38 or 29.40 on the next round here. So that's what I'm looking at. I know my face is on the bottom. I know my face is, well, I'm right here. I'm waving at you. I can't point to myself. I'm right here. Let me out. The very next contract comes up in 25 seconds. As you know, I'm trying to turn this $1,900, I turned a $500 account into a $1,900 account. I'm trying to turn that into a $10,000 account over the course of, I don't know, 5 minutes. No. Trading involves a substantial risk of loss, is not suitable for all traders. Let's see what contracts we have available to us. 29.38, 29.43, that's the one I want, is the 29.43. Can I get it at a price that I can accept? 29.43, $21, $18, $16, yeah, I can pay $14 for that. No, don't get too expensive. Okay, paid 15. That's a victory in and of itself. That's the price I like to pay for stuff. Okay, I'm going to sit down. I'm going to calm down now. What if price falls down to 29.28? Do I want to trade something that will benefit from that? No. No, I don't care. What about 29.38? That's right here. That's pretty expensive. That's pretty cheap for a 29.38. $31. Today has been the day where I have overpaid for stuff. Earlier today, I recorded a lesson. It will go inside the brand new class. If you're a lifetime member, I'm going to send you a link to download all the videos for the class today. And then the page for the class will be ready tomorrow or whatever. But today, I recorded some lessons about me making some pretty stupid mistakes. Pretty embarrassing. If this trade goes a little bit profitable, what we'll do is we'll take a look at it. This is my trade copy account. It's 50,000 something, 57,000. What I want to do today is I want to trade the dollar Canadian. I just want to buy the dollar Canadian right now. So I just did that. I just traded the dollar Canadian. $58,000 account. Traded the dollar Canadian. I bought a little bit of that. We'll come back to that later. Let's take a look at my open trades. It's not looking great. We're not even above 29.38 with 3 minutes left to go. What the heck? I did not authorize this. I did not authorize this to not be super profitable. I expressly recommended that this trade be profitable. Why does this trade not listen to me? We'll maybe take a look at why I went long the dollar Canadian in just a moment from the longer term charts. Maybe I could pull up a longer term chart and get it ready while I wait for this trade to not work out successfully. I don't know why I find that hilarious. Okay, there we go. 60-minute chart, 15-minute chart. Let's remove all the drawing tools. Wow, that's deep, deep oversold down there. Down in the hole. You remember that song from The Wire? Down in the Hole? My wife and I sing that sometimes to each other because we're just joking around. My wife was a guest on a really super popular swimsuit channel. Successful entrepreneur in Hawaii interviewed my wife last night. I'll link to that video below because I think that's pretty cool. Okay, here we go. Can we go a little bit profitable? 29.38, that one's going to go profitable. It doesn't surprise me. I mean, we thought this was going to be bullish. 29.38, can we go above 29.43 though? That's the question. That's the question. Our loss is smaller than it was. With 1 minute left to go, this is looking pretty good. My dad just texted me and said I've been submerged too long. Yeah. It's true, I go into my cave and then I work on stuff and I don't talk to anybody, and I know it's a problem. I'm working on it. Not really working on it. We're going to do one more of these trades after this one expires worthless. One more chance for this to do exactly what I said it was supposed to do. And then if it can't do what it's supposed to do, then we're just going to leave it alone. All right, let's check out your comments. Hey, everybody. Camilo's here. Maro is here. Ignacio's here. Cad's here. Stefan is here. Joey's here. Nice to see all of you. I don't know if we're live on Facebook today. Sometimes I wonder if that's working correctly. Same time every single day, same toll-free number calls me, and I hang up every single time. I don't know why they keep calling me. All right, 29.38, 29.43, we got the same contracts available to us. Boy, do I ever want to take the 29.38. I really want to take that one. All right, so we want to trade within the first minute of the contract. This one is 14 bucks, 18 bucks, 16 bucks, 15 bucks. I better get this one before it's not available anymore. Not available in stores. Not available at all. We're really down here in the depths. It's really time for this thing to pop upward. I'd love to get a 29.38. This would be overpaying for this contract. I would be paying $40 to make $60 on this, $29.38. And I really, really, really want to break my money management rules. And I really, really want to take it. And I just pressed the button. And it's working on that order. I could cancel that order. It's never going to get filled. Is it going to get filled? It's going to get filled. It did. Okay, well, I'm in. I'm in. Seems like the theme of the day is to break my rules and overpay. This needs to be the last trade that I take today. There are times when I don't know how this trade is going to end up, and we'll watch that, and then I'll go over to the whiteboard. In fact, I'm going to make a note on the whiteboard so I don't forget this conversation, so I'll be back in a second. So there's this conversation we need to have about excitement, about the potential for a trade to be profitable. Why don't you watch the trade while I do this? Someone's got to watch this trade while I walk around to the other side and draw on the screen. So there's this excitement that we get about risk to reward, and I want to make a note about it. There's also something else I want to talk about today. All right, I'll come back over to the charts. When I get back, that trade better be profitable. If it's not, we'll have to make up for it some other way. It's not. 2 minutes left to go. All right. So we're going to have this conversation over at the whiteboard. We're going to have two conversations today. And if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, it's nice to see you here. If you're watching on, I know this sounds crazy, if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube and you leave a comment below, let me know you subscribed to the channel, and I'll choose somebody that says, hey Rob, I'm a subscriber to your YouTube channel. And then we'll have the winner win an iPad. Right? We do this. I'll have it Amazon Primed to you. And if you live outside the United States, then I'll just send you the money. Okay, back over to the screen here. This trade may end up being profitable. I got one at $14 at $29.43. My $29.38 is now profitable with 1 minute and 37 seconds to go. This is interesting. $8. You can see the candle right here. This is turning out to be a profitable trade. We may end up closing above $29.38. Where is it right now? What's the indicative price here? That's up $44. The indicative price is $29.40. Can I just take $37 here and call this a day? Good. Good, it's over. I mean, like, boom. Like a little, we push the account forward. Right? That's what we're supposed to do. All right, stay with me here. We're going to move the camera around, and we are going to go live on the whiteboard. Just got to set this down and move this back. Pull that up a bit, and you can see the screen. All right, welcome back, everybody. So we made it out alive on that one. Overpaid for that contract. I gotta calm all that down today. I don't even know if that one would end up being fully profitable, but I wasn't going to risk it anymore. Whenever you overpay for something, get out as soon as you can at whatever price and whatever gain that you can take. Okay, there's this thing where percentage profitable becomes this super sexy conversation. The percentage signs in general in trading are something that people brag about a lot, right? They brag about their percentage gains in their account, and they try to notify the whole world that they had some kind of spectacular percentage gain in their account. We chase after trades that we think have a high percentage of profitability. People are attracted to indicators and methods and strategies that they feel are high probability strategies and methods. Bob Miner's book sold 1 trillion copies. It's called High Probability Trading. Hi, Probability Trading. My name is Rob. And this percentage sign gets all of the attention. It's the high school class president, homecoming queen, and quarterback of the football team, or center on the football team, all wrapped into one. And this gets all the attention. And that's wrong, because you see what I just did a moment ago is I overpaid for a trade. I paid 37 to make 73. So now it's not a bad risk to reward. It's not bad. But if I lose twice, then I've got to make it up with a win. It's much better to risk 10 to make 90, because I could lose 5 or 6 or 7 times in a row and it would be no big deal. Anyway, I overpaid for a trade. And why did I do it? Because I thought the trade had a huge percentage likelihood of success. I got seduced by the idea that trade was going to be profitable. And you'll notice this. If you think about your own trading, you will notice yourself doing this all the time. You see a setup, and it can be anything. Let's just call price is traveling and then X. That's the setup that you get excited about. You get excited about this setup. The reason you and I get excited about this setup is because we think it's going to work. We think that's got a chance. We think we have a chance with this. So we chase after it. And my wife has this great comment for women. She's got a whole podcast episode about it. It says, never chase a man. I said that like never chase a man. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to be disparaging about it. I don't know why I said it like that. Maybe because I'm a man and it would be great to be chased. That'd be great. I don't know what that feels like, but that'd be great. But I had, Anyway, let's just get back to the point, because there's a point here, and I'm making myself laugh. It's a great episode of the podcast and on her blog. You can go to nikkibooker.com and check it out. All right, we get attracted to a setup and we chase after it because we think that we have a chance here. And we chase after it, and even though it's got a terrible risk to reward, we'll chase after it because it's the setup. And the setup is the end-all be-all, the technical setup. It's condition 1 meets condition 2 meets condition 3, and you'll find me even getting super excited in those situations. But every setup can fail, and it can fail for an extended period of time. And so that risk-to-reward ratio that I took today, for every one time that works out, it doesn't work out a bunch of other times. And when you teach setups, which I've done plenty of, when you teach setups, what you do is, I'm thinking of a really famous stock trader that has lots of videos and is really famous and is a friend of mine. And this person teaches setups. And the thought is, if you just follow my setups and you follow my rules, there's this comfort, there's this blanket that we cover ourselves in that everything's going to be okay. But there's one person following the setup and making a lot of money, and then there's thousands, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 10,000 people following those same rules and those same setups that can't seem to get the same percentage success. And why is that? It's because setups are much more subjective than we think they are. We think they're based on rules, but if you don't get in at exactly the same time, you don't get in exactly on the same financial instrument, you don't use the same broker, you don't get filled, you can't find the same financial instrument to trade, that, whatever. And so the same setup taught to the same group of people might end up being completely different. And so the less sexy conversation that my friend also focuses on a lot. And so to his credit, I'm not criticizing him. It doesn't matter if I am anyway. Everybody's too sensitive. Anyway, the less sexy and the more important conversation is risk to reward. Is never taking a trade that has a terrible risk to reward. So in this example today, I risked 37 to make 73, and I ended up with 40. And at least my risk to reward ratio wasn't completely out of whack, right? I mean, at least we had that going for us, that I could lose once and then win again, and I'd be reasonably okay. And I got out of this. I got out of that all right. I'm glad I got out of it because it wasn't good enough. This formula, how much you risk, or the size of your loss compared to the size of your win, is the only thing long-term that's going to save you. You have to have substantial sized wins. Now you got to have them, especially in the style of trading that we've been doing lately together, because it's just impossible to build or have a trading system that isn't going to go through a period of difficulty, whether it's drawdown or series of losses in a row. All right, remember, today we're going to do a contest. No matter where you're watching, leave a comment below and say, hey Rob, my name is so-and-so. I subscribe to your YouTube channel, which helps me out a ton. You can do it right now. You can go to YouTube, you can find my channel, and you can click the subscribe button, hit the bell to be notified whenever I go live. And I'll choose somebody today or later on or within the next 24 hours. And then Mike, I owe you an iPad. I'll ship that by Amazon today. I'm just a one-person show, doing a dance, recording the lessons, uploading the lessons, teaching the lessons, answering the messages, taking a nap, avoiding human contact. That's me. So I'm just a one-man show, and thank you for bearing with me. I think I bring you some pretty great content, but it gets a little bit exhausting every once in a while, and every once in a while I don't want to talk to anybody. It's not just you, if you're wondering why I haven't replied to your message. It's everybody, except for my wife. I do love talking to my wife. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about this. There's a reason that you trade, and it's not because you like trading. There's some deeper calling in your life. There's some greater purpose in your life that you are here to accomplish. I've said this before, and I know it sounds stupid and crazy, and I don't care. Mine is to tell you that I love you, and that I care about you, and I care about your success. And I care about you accomplishing your goals, and trading is one way that we work together to accomplish those goals. That's my mission in life. If I accomplish nothing else, that's the most important thing. I don't want to be known for or remembered for the fact that I built trading systems, although that's probably what will happen. I want to be known for and remembered for the fact that I helped you get where you wanted to go in life, and I told you that it was possible, and I encouraged you to do it. And if I could roll up my sleeves and come to your house and set up your desk and tell your family to leave you alone for a little while so you could study, I would do it. And in some cases, I do it. You have some other reason that you are here, some other purpose for which you have been put on this earth. And that's your calling, that's your mission, that's your path. And trading is a vehicle to help provide you the resources to do that. So I'm not here because I love trading setups, and I'm not here because I love talking about risk to reward. I'm here because if you get those things right, you get to bring joy and happiness to people in your life. I love you. I'm glad you're here. Don't forget, right now in the video, there probably is a little subscribe button that's popping up, and you can click that button and subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you're watching on Facebook, leave a comment below. I love you. Thanks for being here, everybody. I'm Rob Booker, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.